And thanks for staying with us, everyone. Controversy over whether or not Mr. Magu is fit to become the EFCC chairman. The vice president, Professor Yemi Osinbajo, has come out to say, by law, they do think that Mr. Magu can be retained. As the EFCC Act and the Constitution, there seems to be some conflict there. And Mr. Magu is in the middle of all of this. But the executive looks so much that they want to retain Mr. Magu. And recent development now, some money has been discovered and controversies over who owns some of this money. In Lagos, in an apartment, a huge controversy over the owner of the Ikoyi apartment where large sum of money were uncovered by the EFCC. Although an Israeli construction company allegedly lists former national chairman of the People's Democratic Party as their client and owner of the property, the personal assistant to the former chairman insists his principal does not own the house. Also, Mrs. Esther Namdi-Obwe, former managing director of the Pipelines and Product Marketing Company, PPMC, listed as the occupant of one of the apartments in the building, was also denied any link where they said the money was found. Well, again, the Federal High Court in Lagos has ordered a temporary forfeiture of the funds recovered by the EFCC in the Ikoyi area of Lagos yesterday. Well, all of these monies and all of this discovery, what about them? My guests have been here talking to us on anti-corruption war, the EFCC leadership, and the way forward for the nation. Chief Dan Iwanyewu, a legal practitioner and a former national chairman of the Labour Party, and Mr. Nyeko Drumakin, spokesperson of Afenifere. They've been talking to us on the program. Let me go back to Chief Dan Iwanyewu on this one. It does look so much that there is trouble looming, isn't it? Because we've not heard the Senate. And when the executive may not say more than what the vice president has said, and Mr. Magu, we go on. The question is, will Mr. Magu be acting chairman or will be substantive chairman? In time past, when we've seen clash of interest between the National Assembly and the executive on issues of confirmation, we remember what happened. You do remember of Mrs. Aruma Hotel and what happened to the budget of that agency. Are you seeing a looming danger between the relationship between the National Assembly, the Senate precisely, and the executive on Mr. Magu's case?
Yeah, Shehu, I want to say that the fact, I agree with my brother friend Yinka, that since the inception of EFCC, the office of the chairman, the occupant, has always been sent to the Senate for confirmation. If we have done that over the years, it doesn't make it right. If we have found out that going by the law and the Constitution of Nigeria, we have been overstretching the issue of the appointment, we do the needful. There are three arms of government: the legislature, the executive, and the judiciary. If the Senate is not happy with the position of government, let them take a writ. Let them go to court, take the Attorney General to court, for the court to interpret the provisions of the law as relates to the appointment of the chairman of the EFCC. If it was the government that was not satisfied, let them go to court. We cannot be throwing this thing here and there. The truth is that it has been seen that there is a law in existence, that is the EFCC Act, that is in conflict with the ground norm, which is the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, to the extent of sending the appointee to the office of the EFCC chairman to the Senate. And the Vice President has said what exactly most senior lawyers has discovered. We need not overflog it. Let the National Assembly go to court. And I want to correct one thing. It is not in the mouth of the National Assembly to determine for the president who to appoint into any office. It is not also in the powers or in the mouth of the executive to tell the National Assembly, you must clear. That is the checks and balances we have under our Constitution. So the issue of Magu, I think it has been brought to rest. You asked the question. It will be wrong to address him now as an acting chairman, based on the position of government. Magu should be referred to as the chairman of the EFCC, based on the provisions of the Constitution.
All right.
If the Senate is not satisfied.
On that note, let's come to Mr. Odumakin here. And let me quickly take you up on the issue of the monies discovered. What do you make of? Well, we're hearing a lot of money being discovered. One, they called and say, on the other day, we heard a huge sum of money discovered at the Kaduna airport. This sum of monies, what do you make of it?
Well, I think that before going to that, I must say that as far as we are concerned today, it is illegal to keep Magu as EFCC chairman. And the acting chairman, for clarification, let me go and read section 171. That section does not cover EFCC. So let us not mislead government on this. Now to the question of the money being discovered. I think that when this started with Yakubu, the NNPC man, and he owned up to the money, and he even went to court. Now the EFCC, I think that was a good move. Now, but since Kaduna Airport now, we've daily been seeing cash being displayed without owners. The FCC's tend now to now be doing like a whistleblower. That just go and tell the public, we have found money. Who owns the money? In all these instances from Kaduna Airport to what that was done yesterday, we have not seen the owner of the money. Today's own now, about 3 different people have been mentioned today on social media. They have all denied, except one. And the EFCC as a body, when you find such a money, the first thing you should do, if you find money in a house, you should know the person who built the house, or if the house was sent to somebody. You should do your proper investigation before you rush to the public and begin to count the money for the press. And I must say this, and I think the Nigerian press should watch this. What is going on about this display of money is barbarity. It shows we have lost our values, our morality. In a country where people are struggling to eat, where people are working and not paid, where we have small children who are not of age, and you are beginning to display money to them every day on TV. It's not done. On the newspaper, it's not done. What message are you sending to the people? This is how we started killing people at Bar Beach in those days, armed robbers, openly. And the lynching culture took over in our country. People they just lynch them on the spot because they have seen people being killed on the street. Today, human life means nothing to us. What our message are we saying to our young people? If the EFCC cannot use its discretion to know that this kind of situation, if you see money, you take the money, find the owner. Even in courts, there should be discussion about displaying this kind of money and said exhibit. Because once you are beginning to show money in this volume to young children, I was passing by some place afternoon, and I was saying, I saw a boy, not more than 7 or 8, call his colleague, come and see money, come and see money, come and see money.
We must leave it at that. But let me allow Chief Iwanya to spend the next 30 seconds to give us his take on this money, just in 30 seconds, and we'll close the show.
Yes, to the extent of knowing the owners or the occupants of the houses, I agree with Yinka on this call. We must know the owners of the money. The 4 billion discovered from GTB in Karunyanya, 4 billion naira, owned by a politician from Niger State, the $43,499,947, the $27,800,000, all those funds and the 23 million naira. They must have an owner. An owner must be attached to it. I agree with Ginka on this call. And you cannot get into a house, nobody occupies it, and you don't know the owner, nobody rented it. In fact, if you go all over the place, there are houses without numbers.
All right.
You will see the first house with a number.
We must leave it at that, Chief Danuwayewu. We're out of time. Former national chairman of the Labour Party and Mr. Yinka Odumakin, Afenifere spokesperson. Many thanks, gentlemen, for your thoughts on the program. And thank you so much for your coming on the program. Many thanks for being part of it. Tomorrow is another day. Let's do this again. On behalf of the team, I'm Sheon Kimale. Bye for now.